Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder here with a follower submitted story for you. This one is titled, Is There Any Hope? Mother-in-law plus only child. Dusty, thank you for considering the story, and I would greatly appreciate your feedback and advice. My fiance is an only child and was raised by a single mother. His father was never in the picture. The story is that he was the result of a one-night stand with a man passing through town. He is now 43. We have been together for almost 6 years, and most of the time I feel like the other woman in their relationship. Fiance and mother-in-laws, and she has not been kind to me along the way. One instance, we were visiting his son's college, his first year attending, and she was taking pictures of my fiance, my daughter, and I in front of the statue of the school mascot. She snapped a few pictures of us all together and then said, "Now let's get some of just you and your daughter for when y'all break up." Okay. We had only been together for about 6 months at the time. She sounds like a peach. Then Christmas before last, after opening gifts on Christmas morning, she always buys us one joint gift for Christmas, but showers him with gifts leading up to Christmas because his birthday is close to Christmas. She made a comment about the effect of how we were going to divvy up the joint gifts we had accumulated over the 10 years when we break up. At my house, on Christmas morning. These are just a couple of instances. Some time ago, we were planning a vacation and he wanted her to go because it was a celebration of his son's graduation. I swear it. If we are headed for another mama's boy brozo ask on one scenario, I will smear poo on the walls. I don't know. I'm going to react badly. It's not going to be pretty. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go like Jim Brewer and I'm going to be a mess. If this is where this goes, I'm going to be a wreck. I explained to him many of the ugly things she has said to me over the years and how a vacation with her doesn't sound like a good time to me. This caused a huge fight that ended in him yelling at me, "So you expect me to choose you over family?" It's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen. At that point, I left and got a hotel room for a few days. He eventually convinced me to come back and we went on with the vacation, with her included, and it was as uncomfortable as you could imagine. That trip ended with her infuriated at me because I refused to let her pay for an expensive dinner for my daughter and I. Since then, his son has moved 8 hours away after the graduation to start his career. My birthday was in August, and when he asked me what I wanted for my birthday, I said I would like to go visit his son. He said that we couldn't afford it at the time with back to school coming up for my daughter and other things. I didn't push the idea and just opted to have him purchase my Amazon cart for me, which was around $100. I was perfectly happy with what I got. Until about 11 days after my birthday when he began making plans to take mother-in-law to see his son for her birthday in October. No! This is what happens. This is the Jim Brewer, I'm believing it. When I mentioned that I had asked to go for my birthday, he rolled his eyes at me as though I was being difficult. I was invited on the trip but refused to go because I honestly just don't have any desire to be around her. They are there now, and I am sitting at home alone, wondering if this relationship is worth always being second to his mother and expected to just take her ugly treatment of me. So is there any hope? Nope. I mean, look at it this way. Candy Thunder sent me a message that said, "Fix your damn hair." Okay, hold on. She legit sent me a message that said, "Fix your damn hair." There's no overall. I mean, no. We're there again. We're right back there. How is it possible? The stars have aligned and delivered us a whole gaggle of brozo ass-con ones tonight. What is the deal? This is for him. I'd say at, how old was he again? At 43, the chances of him changing are very slim. And the fact that you've been together for 10 years now, and he still allows you to be treated like this, the chances of that changing are very, very slim. Now, there is one caveat here. There is one play. Pain creates change. So, if you have had enough, if you've experienced enough pain to create the change of anticipated pain, of the unknown, of changing your life, of leaving. If you have experienced enough pain for the prospect of a different life to be worth it, tell him. What that will allow you to see is if the pain of not having you in his life anymore is more than the pain of him having to finally stand up to his mother and not be manipulated by her and not be a freaking mama's boy anymore. But again, he's 43 years old and he's been manipulated his entire life. The likelihood of him changing is super, super, super low. So I'd say if you're ready to leave, tell him you're going to leave and anticipate truly leaving. There may be like a 0.00000000001% chance that he could actually step up and change his ways, but I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect it. Even after she's gone. I thought about this for a second and I'm like, well, you just got to wait her out, right? No, I don't think that's the case because even after she's gone, he's still going to carry this memory of her and mistreat you with it somehow. So there's the family that he created is second to his mom because she has trained him that way and he allowed it. Son of a bitch. I can't believe. I feel for you. I'm so sorry that you have to be treated like this. You don't have to be, though. I know change is scary, and I know changing your life, especially if you've been with someone for 10 years, is scary, but think about the amount of pain that you have accumulated over that time. Think about how freeing it would be to know that you don't have to endure that. Even if you do that alone, you could do all the things that you have ever wanted to do. But just waking up and going through a day without having to worry about that may be enough benefit to go ahead and take the leap. You're worth more than you're being treated right now. That's 100% fact. The thing that he said he couldn't do for you, he did for her. Cool. Ugh.